If you're heading out this morning, you may want to drive through North Minneapolis and check out a brand new mural. It's a tribute to the Tuskegee Airmen, completed right before winter, that's now having its first summer in the sun. Audrey Russo explains why overcoming obstacles is essential to the mural story.
The marching orders were clear, the mission location precise.
Glenwood Avenue.
Minneapolis artist Flan Manley,
my baby,
was commissioned to paint a mural on this building in the city's north side.
It took me about 6 months of planning, going back and forth with the building owner.
The building owner wanted a tribute to the World War II Tuskegee Airmen.
They were pioneers.
The first black pilots ever trained by the U.S. military. They served a country who repaid them by putting up barriers back at home.
It was never easy for these men.
They exemplify what it's like to have courage, right?
But just getting paint on the wall came with its own set of barriers.
Some of my supplies got stolen. The very first day I show up here, the new ladder I bought got stolen as well too.
The building's tenants saw the struggle and closed ranks.
The only way to do that is by actually being friendly and helpful. We allowed him to keep his ladders and his paint here.
Finishing the mural on time was mission critical.
I knew I had to get the work done before.
To the building's owner, James Baker.
I was competing against the time that he was going to be alive, right?
My father was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer about 2 years ago.
He was facing the biggest obstacle of all.
They gave him 6 months to live.
His son, JT, says James was a chef and restaurant owner, used to making progress out of prejudice.
The hard truth is, my dad had many obstacles as a business owner. People didn't want to sell them this building.
Staying mission-focused for 3 decades, James gave breaks where he had encountered barriers.
They have 3 different businesses in this building, all black-owned. And that was very important to my father.
I fulfilled one of my ambitions as a combat pilot.
Turning his building into a tribute to black success was a strategic part of James's mission.
We can rise above.
It was also the final part.
His last wish was to see this mural put on.
Yeah, so I'm glad I was able to get it done in time.
It's not always possible to overcome the obstacle.
Right when I got done, a month and a half later, he passed away.
The true victory is outlasting it.
He knew that if his time on this earth was coming to an end, he wanted something to continue moving and motivating well beyond after he left. And that's the mission he instilled in me, that the Tuskegee Airmen's history and legacy will never be forgotten, especially here on this corner of Glenwood and Morgan.
Mission accomplished.
And I think that's really what made my dad have a sense of fulfillment, and that's something I will always remember.
In Minneapolis, Audrey Russo, KARE 11 News.
Oh man, honoring that legacy is so important. You know, Harold Brown, he was from Minneapolis. He was one of the last surviving Tuskegee Airmen. He died in 2023, but he was a big advocate for civil rights and remembering the legacy of these airmen, which is so important.
Yeah, and it's a legacy that a lot of folks aren't familiar with. A lot of these stories never get told, and